the first time you play a negative shade in the film.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've always seen the good girl and the bubbly girl, but this must have been challenging. And you even said during your Twitter chat recently that it was one of the most challenging roles. What was challenging about it?
Challenging because, to be honest, when Durai first narrated the script to me, I said, "Are you sure you want me in this film?" I mean, I understand me and Dhanush have not paired up before. He was like, "I thought of you and wrote this." I said, "But I don't suit this role at all. It's not me." He was like, "That's my problem. That's my challenge, you know." And what is challenging about this negative role is, it's not an exaggerated, she's not a villain, she's not a villain of the film or anything. She's got negative shades. And being a political drama, it's very raw. It's a very raw film. So it's not about doing hand actions and making a point that you're negative. At the same time, you can't underplay it. She's just very ambitious. And there is a thin line between crossing the line and doing whatever you want to get what you want.
So what kind of negative shade would that, like?
She's someone who will do anything to get what she wants. It even means, say, you know, sidelining people who you love, sidelining your family. I just want to be there. I want to be number one. We all have ambition, but we draw a line. Rudra is a character who doesn't draw a line with it. So anything that comes in her way is just, she'll make sure it's dead and gone. You know, that kind of a thing. So it was challenging because it's something I've really never done, and to be very honest, I couldn't relate to, because I obviously as a person don't relate to this much of negativity. So yeah, getting into the skin of it took a few days, and it was also nice because we started shooting the love track and then went into the whole hero-heroine battle.
So Trisha, you've acted in more than 50 films in multiple languages, and out of nowhere you have this film like Vinetandi Varuvaya, or even Yene Arindal or Tungavanam for that matter, you know, which puts you onto a different level. Do you think Kodi is one such film which has demanded a lot from you?
I had fun. It was not stressful or exhausting. It was not that kind of work. It was a lot of rehearsing before a scene to get it right. And also we used to have a lot of, not difference of opinion, but sometimes I used to feel this was like this. Dhanush used to feel maybe you should do this. And then Duresa used to say, no, I want it like this. So by the time we reached an understanding, it was a lot of fun. I like doing films like this because it's a very happy exhaustion when you go back home. You're sleeping happy, saying that, wow, today I'm like exhausted and I just want to hit the bed. I've had a good day at work. So it was one of those kind of films, but it was not, I wouldn't say it was hard. It was a lot of pleasure doing it.
So how would you approach an intense role like this? Intense character in Kodi like this?
It was...
what did you have to do some homework?
We did homework. To begin with, we kind of had to get a look, because my director was very particular. Rudra, my character's name, is not someone who wants to look good. There's no playing dress up in this film. It's very rural. It's how a village belle would dress. So I had the idea of adding a nose ring, because most of the village girls I've seen, even in colleges and stuff, they have that. It adds a lot of flavor to your character. So we did that, and then even in terms of, there are just two different kinds of looks in the film. One is before she becomes a politician, one is after. So we tried even the politician's look. He was like, I don't want it to be dressy, or it has to be very underplayed. How would a politician dress up? So we had a few references, you know, we Googled a few references. We said, okay, should we put a French plaid? Because that's what a girl would do. She's not going to do a whole dress up, you know. And very simple, just earrings and a simple chain. And I feel I looked the character. That I'm very sure. So the next challenge was to feel it. And that was again, and also the dialogue delivery. That was a little hard because I don't speak Tamil slang, which they probably speak in a Madurai or a Coimbatore, you know, so we had to adjust to that. So, but we had a lot of rehearsals even before every scene, like if we were shooting, say, a night shoot, if it started at 6, we would sit by, say, 4:30 and, you know, rehearse the scene, me, Dhanush, Durai, so it was good fun.
A lot of people would have thought of this, but most of them wouldn't have said this. But you are an inspiration, you know. Every time, like, people wrote you off, you know, you would surprise them by actually play a different character or sign different films. So how do you deal with this constant pressure of actually giving out the best each time, or does it scare you?
It was a little tough to handle initially
Yeah.
because, you know, it was, to be very honest, my struggle was not for too long.